Hello friends and my dear students. Today we are going to study types of square matrices, some important types which are useful in first semester FE engineering. So type number 1, symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix, its example is A is equal to AHG, HBF, GFC. Now symmetric matrix is that matrix which square matrix satisfies conditions. Number 1 condition, in terms of matrix A is equal to transpose of that matrix A dash. Okay, this is condition number 1 in terms of matrix. And condition number 2 is in terms of elements. Element lying in ith row, jth column of the matrix A is equal to element lying in jth row and ith column. From this example, it is clear that this H is lies in first row and second column, same element in second row and first column. This G lies in first row, third column, same element in third row, first column. This is second row, second column, and this is second column, second row. So these two are conditions for which square matrix is said to be symmetric matrix. Okay, AHG, HBF, GFC. Let us know about next type, that is skew symmetric matrix. A square matrix A is said to be skew symmetric matrix if it satisfies conditions. Condition number 1, A is equal to, square matrix A is equal to minus of A transpose. This is condition in terms of matrix. Number 2 condition in terms of elements. Element lying in ith row, jth column is equal to minus element lying in jth row, ith column. Ith row, jth column, jth row, ith column. You can see here element lying in first row, second column, that is minus H, and here element lying in second row, first column, this is H. If this is minus H, this is H. Element lying in first row, third column is equal to minus of element lying in third row, first column, or first row, third column. So G minus F, F minus H, H. This is skew symmetric matrix. And one more condition is there, that third condition is also in terms of diagonal elements. Here in this case, in case of skew symmetric matrix, all diagonal elements are 0. Okay, all diagonal elements are 0 means element lying in first row, first column, element lying in second row, second column, element lying in third row, third column, all diagonal elements, principal diagonal elements are 0. This is second type of matrix, then square matrix. And then this is third type, Hermitian matrix. Square matrix A is said to be Hermitian if that matrix satisfies condition number 1 in terms of matrix, that is equal to A is equal to conjugate transpose of A. Conjugate transpose of A. And number 2, second condition in terms of elements, Aij, element lying in ith row, jth column, is equal to element lying in jth row, ith column, its conjugate of this element. Okay, these two are conditions for Hermitian matrix. So you can check here from this matrix, this second first row, second column, 1 plus I, its conjugate is 1 minus I. Okay, this is element 2 as it is, but this complex number 3 minus I, this element lying in second row, third column, which is then conjugate of this element will lie in third row, second column, 3 minus I, 3 plus I. Okay, this is example of Hermitian matrix. try to remember these two conditions. In terms of matrix, A is equal to A theta, and in terms of elements, second condition, that is A ij is equal to A j I bar. Bar means conjugate of elements. Okay. Then skew Hermitian matrix. We have to know about skew Hermitian matrix. In case of skew Hermitian matrix, there are again three cases. Case number one, in terms of matrix form, A is equal to minus of conjugate transpose of A. Okay, this condition is in terms of matrix. And then second condition in terms of elements, that is Aij is equal to minus of Aj bar. Means element lying in ith row jth column is equal to minus of conjugate of element lying in jth row ith column. You can check this, minus of Agi bar. Okay, just like and one more condition is there, that is third condition, that is elements, diagonal elements of this skew Hermitian matrix may be, diagonal elements may be either 0 or purely imaginary numbers. Diagonal elements are purely imaginary or 0. Purely imaginary or 0. Okay, this is these three conditions. In terms of matrix, A is equal to minus A theta. Then in terms of elements, Aij is equal to minus Aj bar. And in terms of diagonal elements will be purely imaginary or 0. Okay, then next matrix is orthogonal matrix. Let us know about this orthogonal matrix. In case of orthogonal matrix, square matrix A is said to be orthogonal if condition number 1, A into transpose of A is equal to transpose of A into A is equal to identity matrix I of the same order as matrix A. This is condition for orthogonal matrix. Okay, matrix A, square matrix A is said to be orthogonal if it satisfies this condition. A into transpose of A is equal to transpose of A into A is equal to I. This is condition number 1. And then condition number 2 is, in case of suppose square matrix A is orthogonal, then automatically A inverse of that orthogonal matrix will be transpose of that matrix. Okay, this is symbolic notation for transpose. A inverse is equal to A dash. This is condition of orthogonal matrix. These two conditions you have to remember for orthogonal matrices. Then unitary matrix. Which matrix is said to be unitary? Unitary matrix, a square matrix in which some of the elements are complex numbers. Then that matrix is said to be unitary if it satisfies these conditions. Condition number 1, in case of unitary matrix, square matrix A is said to be unitary if A into conjugate transpose of A is equal to conjugate transpose of A into A is equal to identity matrix I. Okay, this is condition number 1 for unitary matrix. And condition number 2, that is, in this case also, A inverse is equal to conjugate transpose of given matrix A. These two conditions you have to remember for unitary matrix. So this is example of unitary matrix. This is unitary matrix and this matrix is orthogonal matrix. Okay, so these are examples with some of the important examples of skew Hermitian, orthogonal, unitary matrix like this. Let us study about properties of a matrix. Yes, properties of a matrix. First of all, transpose of given matrix. Transpose of given matrix, which is given by either A transpose, either like this A transpose, or simply A dash. Okay, and this is equal to, this is given matrix. If A is equal to this matrix, then its transpose is given by, transpose means interchange of rows and columns. First column becomes first row, 1, 4, 7. Second column becomes second row, that is 2, 5, 8. Third column becomes third row, 3, 6, 9. This is transpose of given matrix. Okay. Then conjugate of given matrix. Conjugate. A is this matrix. If A is this matrix in which some of the elements are complex numbers, then conjugate means what? Change the sign of I in given matrix. Here suppose 1 minus I. Sign of I is minus I. In conjugate form it will becomes 1 plus I. Like this. Here 3 minus I, it will becomes 3 plus I. Here 3 plus I, it will becomes 3 minus I. Here 1 plus I, it will becomes 1 minus I. That is conjugate. Hence conjugate we can represent it by A bar. Okay, and this is given by 3. This is real number, there is no change. This is complex number, change the sign of I. That becomes 1 minus I. Sorry, 1 minus I, not plus, 1 minus I. Then this is real number as it is. Then this 1 minus I, it will becomes 1 plus I. Then minus 4 also as it is. And then 3 minus I, its conjugate will be 3 plus I. Then 2 is real number as it is. 3 plus I, this complex number, its conjugate will be 3 minus I. Then this is 0, real number 0 as it is. This is conjugate of this matrix. Changing the sign of I only. Plus I, that becomes minus I. Minus I, that becomes plus I. Minus I, that becomes plus I. Plus I, that becomes minus I. This is conjugate of given matrix. Then conjugate transpose of matrix. Conjugate transpose. This is given matrix. Okay. If A is this matrix, we have to find out its conjugate transpose. Conjugate is already obtained in a second case. Okay, A bar. Its transpose, that will be conjugate transpose, and it we can denote like this: A theta. Okay, A theta is nothing but conjugate first and then take its transpose, or simply first take transpose and then its conjugate. Both same. Okay, so this is equal to, now conjugate is already obtained here, A bar. Its transpose, that will be conjugate transpose of this matrix, that is 3, 1 plus I, 2. Then second column becomes second row, 1 minus I, minus 4, 3 minus I. And third row, third column becomes third row, 2, 3 plus I, 0. Okay, this is conjugate transpose of given matrix. Now if A is orthogonal matrix, then in this case square matrix A is orthogonal, this is given, then transpose of A will be orthogonal. A dash will be orthogonal. Transpose of A will be orthogonal. And number 2, A inverse is also will be orthogonal. A inverse and A transpose both will be orthogonal. Okay, whenever square matrix A is orthogonal matrix, then A dash and A inverse both will be orthogonal. Now next one is, if A is unitary matrix, square matrix A is unitary matrix, then unitary, in this case A theta, conjugate transpose of A, will be unitary matrix. A theta will be unitary matrix. Okay. If A is square matrix, A is unitary, then A theta will be unitary matrix. And condition number 2, A inverse, in this case also A inverse will be unitary. Will be unitary matrix. Okay. Then if A is Hermitian matrix, suppose matrix A is Hermitian, then in this case IA, if we multiply each element of matrix Hermitian matrix A, then I into A will be, this will be skew Hermitian matrix. Skew Hermitian matrix. Okay. If we multiply Hermitian matrix by I is imaginary unit, then that Hermitian matrix reduces to skew Hermitian matrix form. Okay. Now here we are considering A is skew Hermitian matrix. Now A is square matrix, A is skew Hermitian matrix. Then here if we multiply skew Hermitian matrix by imaginary unit I, then I into A will be, this will be Hermitian matrix. Hermitian matrix. Okay. This is Hermitian matrix. We have multiplied skew Hermitian matrix by Hermitian matrix. Sorry, by imaginary unit. Then it will becomes Hermitian matrix. Let us know about some of the theorems, or you can say properties, which we have to prove. And this we can say this is just a box diagram. Okay. Here that properties we can prove. Before that, try to understand what are that properties. Now here every square matrix, each and every square matrix A can be uniquely expressed as, every square matrix A can be uniquely expressed as in these three forms. First form, that is sum of symmetric matrix and skew symmetric matrix. Okay. Every square matrix A can be uniquely expressed as sum of symmetric matrix and skew symmetric matrix. Then second, every square matrix A can be uniquely expressed as sum of Hermitian matrix P. P is Hermitian matrix, and skew Hermitian matrix Q. Again, every square matrix A can be uniquely expressed as sum of P as Hermitian matrix plus I into Q is also again Hermitian matrix. Here P and Q both are Hermitian matrices. In second case, P is Hermitian, Q is skew Hermitian. In first case, P is symmetric matrix and Q is skew symmetric matrix. These three properties that we have to prove in next lecture. Now, next one is every Hermitian matrix can be expressed in the form of P plus IQ, where P is real symmetric matrix. Real symmetric matrix means P will be symmetric matrix and each and every element of that P will be real number. Okay, plus I into Q. Q is real skew symmetric matrix. Okay, and here each and every element of Q will be real number. Then next one is skew Hermitian matrix. Here every skew Hermitian matrix A can be expressed as P plus IQ, and here in this case P will be real skew symmetric matrix. P will be real skew symmetric matrix and Q will be real symmetric matrix. Okay, but in previous case, in this case, real symmetric matrix and real skew symmetric matrix. But in case of skew Hermitian matrix, P will be real skew symmetric and Q will be real symmetric matrix. Again the same box form for proving these properties. You have to remember some of this part, which is important part, like previous case. Okay, every square matrix can be uniquely expressed as P plus Q, where P will be in the form of half of A plus A dash and Q will be in the form of half of A minus A dash. Okay, again every square matrix A can be uniquely expressed as P plus Q, where P is half of A plus conjugate transpose of A and Q will be half of A minus conjugate transpose of A. Okay, and third, that is P is equal to half of A plus A theta plus I into 1 upon 2I. Q is here 1 upon 2I A minus A theta. Okay, remember these three forms. These three forms are uniquely expressed. But now this case, Hermitian matrix A can be expressed as P plus I into Q, where P is half of A plus A bar. A bar means conjugate of A, and here Q is equal to 1 upon 2I A minus A bar. Remember this point, A bar, here also A bar. In previous cases, theta, theta, and in first case, dash, dash. Now, last case, that is fifth one, skew Hermitian matrix A can be expressed as P plus I into Q, where P will be in the form of half of A plus A bar and Q will be in the form of 1 upon 2I A minus A bar. Okay, P will be in the form of half of A plus A bar and Q will be in the form of 1 upon 2I A minus A bar. Okay, then remaining part in next lecture. Thank you all. Thank you.